Hello everyone, welcome to this new episode of JEE Revision series. In this video I've picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions of JEE Main 2015 paper, and 2015 paper I've picked up 6 questions of chemistry today, and let's begin with this one, which says 2 Faraday of electricity is passed through a solution of CaSO4. The mass of copper deposited at the cathode is what? Now atomic mass of Co is given. Now we know the formula, that is W is equal to mq by nf, right? Where W is the weight deposited on the electrode, m is the molecular mass of the metal, and q is the charge, n is the n factor, and f is the Faraday, that is nothing but 96,500 coulombs. Now we need to find the mass of the copper deposited, that is nothing but this W we are supposed to find out. So W is equal to M. Molecular mass of copper is 63.5, which is given, into Q, that is 2 Faraday of electricity. Charge is given, how much we are supplying, that is 2 times Faraday, divided by N into F. N in this case Cu plus 2 in the solution is getting converted to Cu and deposited on the cathode. So N factor is nothing but 2 in this case, so 2 into F, so 2F gets cancelled, and finally we are left with W is equal to 63.5 grams. Option B will be our correct answer. That's all for this question. It was very simple, right? So let's see the next question, which says which one of the following alkaline earth metal sulfates has its hydration enthalpy greater than its lattice enthalpy? Don't worry about all this. All you have to check is about the extent of hydration in the metal ions, right? In the solution, this will be roaming as Ca plus 2 and SO4 2 minus, so they'll be separate itself in the solution. Now hydration enthalpy is nothing but it is a measure of extent of hydration. If I take Ca plus 2 ion, see, Ca is a big atom, like the calcium atom is pretty big, so less number of water molecules can surround it, and extent of hydrogen is pretty less. But if you take Be, that is beryllium, it is a very small ion, right? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, that is like fourth element and pretty small, Be plus 2. So this atom can be surrounded by lot of water molecules everywhere, so it is most hydrated everywhere, like H2O, it is like surrounded very well. So its hydration enthalpy, this energy, is greater than its lattice energy. So option B has to be correct, because calcium, barium and strontium are all huge ions. So beryllium is the smallest, and more water molecules will surround it, and hence its hydration enthalpy will be the greatest. Now the third question says which among the following is most reactive? Now if we observe Cl2, Br2 and I2, both of them have same radius, that is chlorine and chlorine. So overlapping is it is pretty good, but same will be the case with the Br2 and I2. They have comparable sizes, I mean same sizes obviously, so they are not much reactive. But if you take ICl, one is bigger and one is smaller, so its bond will not be that strong, and hence can be easily broken. If it can be easily broken, then it is more reactive. So option D, that is ICl, will be our correct answer. Let's see the fourth question, which says from the following statements regarding H2O2, choose the incorrect statement. So which one of the following statements is wrong? It can act only as an oxidizing agent. This obviously is wrong, so correct option, because we have seen reactions in hydrogen chapter, right? I don't remember them now, but clearly it will be given in NCERT as well as your coaching material. Some 4 reactions will be given, out of which 2 will be oxidizing, where H2O2 will be acting as an oxidizing agent, and in another 2 reactions it will be acting as a reducing agent. So it let's see the other options. It decomposes to exposure of light. Yes, H2O2 gets converted to H2O plus O2. Please balance it later. So this reaction happens when it is exposed to light. It has to be stored in a plastic or wax lined glass bottles in dark. Yes, that is also true, because otherwise if it is exposed to light, obviously it will decompose. It has to be kept away from dust. Yes, because probably it gets contaminated. I am not so sure about this option, but option A is obviously wrong, but correct according to the question which is asked. Incorrect statement. Now let's see the fifth question, which says which compound would give 5-keto 2-methyl hexanal upon ozonolysis. Now let's draw the structure of 5-keto 2-methyl hexanal. Hexanal in the sense there will be 6 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and hexanal. Al means aldehyde, so it will be C double bond OH, and this will be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth carbon respectively. and we want 2 methyl. So at the second carbon there is a methyl group, and at the fifth carbon, that is 1 2 3 4 5, here it is a keto group. So this is the structure of 5 keto 2 methyl hexanal. So ozonolysis, all you have to do is break the double bond and give oxygen here and here. So everywhere you have to do it. Now after splitting and putting an oxygen on each case, this will open up, right? The ring will open up, and you have to check which of the following gives this. See, there is a carbon here, carbon, and a carbon here, and this is another carbon. So in between two carbons there is a carbon having double bond O. So it becomes a ketone. Same is the case here. So here one ketone, which is obviously not our result, because one is aldehyde and one is aldehyde and the other is ketone. So option A is perfectly not correct. Option B, C and D can be correct. Let's break this one and give here and here. I'll begin with this carbon CH3. C. There is a double bond O, and this is another CH2. This is another CH2. This is another CH. To that there is one CH3 attached, and another carbon, that is C, to which we have double bond O but no other carbon, that is C double bond O and a H, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 carbons. Aldehyde, fifth position there is a ketone, and second carbon there is a methyl group which is same as this one. So option B is perfectly correct. I wanted to do ozonolysis for these two also and verify that it's wrong. Please do it because you have to know the reaction, and finally we get the answer as option B. And the last question, which says, in the following sequence of reaction, toluene reacts with KMNO4 to give A, which reacts with SOCl2 to give B, and further H2PDA-BiSO4 to C. What is the product C? Now if we take toluene, that is the structure will be CH3. If I make it to react with KMNO4, we know that KMNO4 is an extremely strong oxidizing agent, so it will oxidize all the hydrogen and remove them and finally give us COOH. This is the maximum extent to which it can be oxidized, that is getting carboxylic acid. And to this we are reacting with SOCl2. We know that it is a chlorinating agent, so OH will be replaced by Cl. So I am left with benzene with a C double bond O Cl. Now to this H2PDS-BiSO4, and we have to break this bond, give one hydrogen here, this goes as HCl and another hydrogen here, so we are left with benzene C double bond O H, which is nothing but option D, C6H5CHO. So option D is our correct answer. So with this we come to the end of the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not done, and give a like to this video also. Don't forget to share it with your friends also, so that even they don't miss out with this excellent series going on of JEE Main revision series, along with the NEET is also going on parallelly. So please watch that also, because syllabus is same in both of them. Don't forget to watch that also. And finally, thanks a lot for watching this video. Thank you.